Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. We are back with some more exclusive content. Leon, Jason, Pierre here. We're sitting down with Britten, president of Lids. So hope you guys enjoy. Pierre, take it away.
Man, I can't believe I'm sitting next to the president.
The president.
You should have heard the fanfare when he walked in the room.
Oh my God!
Yeah, the trumpets.
People couldn't contain themselves.
I don't know if I can handle this.
The little pedals, girls.
Yeah.
How many
red
of you guys
carpet
follow
was
me
rolled
around all
out
the
for
time?
him. My God, it was incredible. But listen, this was a great day here at Lids headquarters. So I'm going to recap the day, and then I want to know everyone's key takeaways. So we started our morning off, right? Leon found his way out of bed. 5 a.m. Somehow, when he normally wakes up at 5 in the afternoon. So it was a big day for Leon. He's like a normal human today.
Yeah, he saw the sun.
For one day only.
He saw the sun, that's for sure. So then we got a chance to go to head on over to headquarters, right? We had some breakfast here, and we got a chance to sit down with the executive team, which was fantastic.
Yep,
you know, they asked us a lot of really difficult questions.
Yep.
And no, but honestly, it was a great time getting to know some of the leadership team here at Lids. And then we got a chance to what do we do next? We head over to the DC.
Yep.
Which was crazy.
Crazy. How efficient that place is.
Clean.
Safe.
I felt like the dirtiest thing in that building.
You were.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You were. I took a shower this morning.
Oh.
I had a hard time figuring out
Yeah.
I had
how to use it.
I got a text from Pierre at 5:30.
I couldn't
do the shower.
No, I couldn't get the shower head to work. I'm like, I gotta take a shower, man. There's people that are gonna see me today.
Yeah.
And perhaps smell me. So I'm like, I go to play with it, and finally I figured it out. So I was able to take a shower.
Big day for Pierre too.
Big day. But we head over to that DC, and man, that was incredible. That was an operation like nothing I've ever seen before. It was incredible. And I asked if it was okay to take a picture, because I want to make sure no industrial secrets got out to the rest of the world. And Britten assured me that one picture is not going to doom, Lids.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was great. But then we got a chance to come head out to Castleton, the Lids store out there. Met the team there, which was fantastic. And we also got a chance to look at some hats.
Yes.
Incredible hats, right?
Very good hats.
We're going to talk about those in a minute, but I do want to give a shout out to those folks at the Castleton store, because it was amazing. And the social and the social media team here, Celeste and the team here, just fantastic job, just kind of taking us through that and making us feel welcome. But then, we came back, we had some Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
Right? And Kelso was a little worried she wasn't going to get any. I hope you got some.
I did.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Good.
Thank you. I was worried about you. I want to make sure you got your chicken nuggets or whatever they're called. What do Chick-fil-A call them?
Nuggets.
Chick-fil-A nuggets, whatever they are. And then a cookie, so it was great. And then we did a design session.
We did.
With one of the legends in New Era.
Shout out to Hooge.
Right? Britten was there, giving his 2 cents.
Fellow Iowa State
Great
alum.
time.
Yeah, it was a good time. Britten. And listen, it was just a fantastic day, but I did have some takeaways. I want to hear from you guys first, though. What were your takeaways?
For me, it had to have been that distribution center. Just how efficient and clean and automated. They've done a lot of work in there, and it's amazing all the stuff that goes on in there.
For sure. Leon?
I think attention to detail. I think there's a lot of little things that you take for granted when you get involved with the hat industry, but there's a lot of attention to detail, and most of it is intentional, and it's exciting.
Listen, I think my biggest takeaway, honestly, was more of a touchy-feely thing. So,
okay,
I think like in all of the years that I've watched retail environments, I've seen these things scale up, and the one thing that always scales down is the people piece.
Sure.
They get bigger, they lose touch of what their vision is or their care for people. I'm walking through here, right? And I'm watching the president of the company interact with everyone top to bottom, going into a distribution center, which is not connected to this building, patting people on the back, calling them out by name, and thanking them. Okay? Listen, I've told you guys a lot over the years how much I have to connect with an organization to support an organization. I've always said that. Today solidified that in my mind.
Oh, absolutely.
So going into the stores, but also being here and watching the way the folks interact, not even just Britten, but how the people interact with one another.
Yeah.
It felt like fun. It felt like a team atmosphere. And I know that may sound like odd, like why are they talking about this when we're talking about hats? Because you want to feel good about who you're buying from as much as what you're buying.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel good about it. And I'll tell you, the experience top to bottom was fantastic. I enjoyed every minute of it. And Britten and the team here, I want to thank you.
Well, I want to thank you guys as well. So I'm going to jump in here and give you some thoughts. One is legends in the hat industry, views from the vault, Jason, Leon, and Pierre. It was an honor to have you here. It was something many people in the building were looking forward to, pulling out their cameras, taking pictures while you're walking by, nothing short of celebrities in the building. And I think as a huge hat fan, what you guys have done for the headwear industry should be mentioned, meaning you guys provide the best content in the headwear space, the most frequent content, and I don't think you ever miss a week with 3 or 4 different YouTube segments, all 20 minutes to 90 minutes long. And headwear has never been hotter.
Right.
New Era's brand's never been hotter. Lids brand has never been hotter. And I credit the work that you guys do for a lot of that. And so we view you as part of the family, and I'd be hard pressed to find better guests. So we appreciate you. You left a very positive impression, and we love the partnership that we have.
Yeah, I'm happy we fooled you. So with that, listen, I'm in the business of fooling people, so we've done a good job with
Yes,
that.
you succeeded. For
No,
sure.
but Britton, we appreciate the kind words. And listen, I can tell you there's never been more hospitable people in the hat world for us than you. So thank you so much to you and your team. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about this Big League Chew thing.
What everyone wants to hear about.
Yeah, they don't want to hear more of the soft stuff anymore. So they want to hear about the hats, right? So listen, I was skeptical at first when I was told there was going to be a Big League Chew pack. And then I was skeptical. And then I was like, wait a second, man. And it started getting me thinking about my youth and Big League Chew and, the fact that I chewed this gum as a kid. The logos are iconic. The little bags of gum are iconic. And it's synonymous with baseball as a kid. It just is, right? So it's a really important sort of collaboration. But I'd love to hear more from you about how this came about, because these are incredible.
Yeah, so anytime we design a hat, right, we start with an idea, an inspiration. We found that the best hats start that way versus you design a hat and then try to name it after the fact. And so Big Jack, who many of you are very familiar with, this was kind of his parting gift to Lids before he was promoted and moved on to Ebbets Field Flannel. And this is something where he went to New Era and said, hey, we want to do a Big League Chew pack. Obviously, we could just do the colorways.
Sure.
But to put it over the top, to make it a true custom, and I did want to call out some of the elements that make this a true custom cap, right? So things that you can't do in GCP or with semi-custom. So you have the custom taping on the inside of the cap. And how cool is it that New Era took their own branding out to accommodate that, right? You have colored sweatbands, also totally custom. And then you have on the original pack, which I don't have in front of me, but the Big League Chew over the eyelet. So some really cool stuff that make this totally unique and something that won't be repeated. I thought it was executed very, very well. Appreciate the partnership with Big League Chew, approving it, the teams in the league approving the idea, and then obviously New Era bringing the concept to life. And so this is something that will be our biggest buy for the stores for the spring. You can see the array of styles. We're going to go really deep into 2 of the styles, which is the AC replica in the team colors, right?
Okay.
And then the pinstripe. So those are the 2 big ones that'll be in all stores for those home teams. And then for our larger stores that do more volume, you're going to have potentially up to 8 different colorways when all is said and done. So really proud of how it came out. The team did a great job. And these will be available in store on April 16th. That's this upcoming Saturday. And I would not sleep. I'd be there at opening because these are going to go fast. And they'll also be available on lids.com.
Awesome.
Yeah, these are incredible, man. I mean, we did look these over, and I went to the store today, and I'm gonna be honest. You guys seated me a couple, and I had to buy 6 more. So that's saying something.
And there wasn't even that many available in one store, right? You don't have 30 teams or
No. I mean, listen, but I'm happy with my purchase. These are now my luggage is full, it's beyond full now.
You might have to check a bag.
I already did check a bag. I pack really heavy. I'm prepared for anything. Like if we were gonna go on a hike, I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right.
What about golf? You ready for that?
I don't play golf.
Okay.
I don't have the patience for it.
All right.
This Big League Chew pack is amazing. So we're gonna move on from this, but we're gonna talk a little bit about Lids hat drop. Why don't you switch your hat? Come on, I gotta get you in the mood here.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, let's do it.
Boom.
You had a little bit of a hat head, just
All
so you know,
right.
Britton.
That's good. Got the hat
On camera
here.
now.
I always do.
It's documented.
How does that look?
That looks great.
Looks much better than without the hat.
I had the pro curve, just
Yeah.
a slight bend
I'm
there.
loving it. I'm loving it. But listen, so let's talk about Lids HD. So we've been watching this journey from the casino pack till today, right? And I've loved it. I've loved seeing Andy and his progression. I've loved seeing kind of how the social media is getting behind it. It's just been outstanding, right? But I want to hear more about how you feel it's going.
I couldn't be happier, to be honest with you, for several reasons. One is when you launch a new site, especially that gets thousands of visitors over like a 2-minute time frame, site's yet to crash, checkout smooth. We had a few bugs with sizing that now has been addressed, access pass initially that was addressed. All these issues addressed really within a very short time frame when you think about it. And we've been able to stick to that commitment of 2 drops a week. So every Tuesday, every Friday since launch, we've had a drop. Now, some of them, and you hint at this sometimes, have been creative solutions for the drops.
Was I correct?
You were probably correct on most of those.
Yeah, see, I told you.
But they all have been unique for their own reason, whether it's 100% wool, which you have a hard time finding in stores or online. As collectors, you know that.
Yep.
And interesting colorways. And our partners done a nice job servicing us to make sure that we've been able to hit that cadence. And listen, the purpose of Lids Hat Drop is to be disruptive. We want to have loud, exciting colorways. We want to have stuff that's unique for collectors. So I make no apologies for some of the hats that people are like, whoa, that's really out there, right? Because that's part of the point is we want to have something that's totally unique that they're not going to find anywhere else. And I think we've delivered that week in, week out. And the results speak for themselves. So every single launch we've had has virtually been a sell-through completely. So we've averaged a 94% sell-through on the site through almost 2 months now.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's a little misleading because people will see, oh, there's hats still on there. But when you click on it, it's a 6 7/8. And the other 9 sizes are sold out.
Yeah.
Right? So we'll take that all day long. It's been really good.
If you're a baby, you've got a baby-sized head, you're okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Or a huge dome like our friend Leon, who's a size 8,
true.
right?
That's
so
true. That's
you got
true.
both ends of the spectrum, but it's been fabulous. Our engagement with the hat community has never been better. And I think we're being talked about in a way that, frankly, back in 2019, we weren't even in the conversation. 2020, we weren't in the conversation.
You were in the conversation.
Just not in the
Not
right way.
in the way you wanted to
I
be.
knew you were going with
You're
that.
not in the way you wanted to be, but you're in the conversation. But listen, I got to give you credit for something, and it's we do have a Discord that you're highly involved in. So, it goes back to that culture piece I was talking about earlier, which is your receptiveness to constructive criticism. You see that with Andy Galt too.
Yep.
So taking lumps for certain things and just kind of like taking the feedback and saying, hey, I'll take, and I think you're all processing that feedback now. No knee-jerk reactions. Like if one person says, I don't like this hat, I mean, there's no reason to change the formula, but certainly still listening and hearing that feedback. And even the act of being receptive to that feedback has created an environment where people feel safer having discussions around lid stuff, where they don't feel like they're going to get, like they're not going to get run down by a bunch of maniacs because they said something negative about a design. But I think it comes down to how you and Andy specifically are front and center taking that constructive criticism.
Well, I appreciate that. And the advice I give Andy, right, is if he doesn't have a strikeout every 10 at bats, then he's doing it wrong.
He's not swinging hard enough.
Right? So you gotta take your swings. You gotta swing for the fence every once in a while because we want to do something that's disruptive. We want to come up with the next big thing. So what's up after undervisors and colorways? Like there's going to be something. We want to be the ones to bring it to market and be the leaders because we are the largest headwear retailer on the planet in multiples, and we should show that as leaders of the pack.
I will say that people can disagree with me all they want. You're doing the most daring stuff.
Yes.
You're doing the most daring
and
stuff.
that's intentional.
Yeah, and that's good. I mean, that's good. I mean, we do see some folks explore with a hat, but we see you exploring with 32 hats, which is a different ball game.
Right.
And I also think that level of visibility that's attributed to lids in general is even more pressure. So like everyone's watching. Like even us, if we put up a video that's lids related, it gets more views than anything else because it's lids. I mean, if someone's searching hats, they're not searching for the other guys. They're searching for lids. That's what I mean. People, it's like a household name.
Yeah.
Like lids is a household name when you talk about hats.
1,200 doors.
Well, like you said earlier, it's the first place that everyone bought their hat. Like that's where I got my first hat. I mean, it's just the way the way
Lids
it
is
is.
synonymous with hats.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. Yeah.
We like to say that people either start or finish their headwear shopping at Lids because they know we have the widest.
Well, I hope they're not dying in there.
No,
Right.
not
Yeah.
with their
Come
last
on, man.
hat,
That
but-
sounds kind of grim.
No, they're shopping around. They got $100 to spend on 2 hats. Like they're gonna either start or end at Lids.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I mean, listen, Lids is where it's at, and I think, like, I can't stress enough the great day we had, but I do want to talk a little bit about the new Lids hat drop.
Yeah, let's do it.
You ready? You're wearing one, right? So, Jason, I know how excited you are about that sweatband. So why don't you?
Oh, you guys don't even know.
Oh no, man! Please try to contain your excitement, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, Leon better take this one.
For God's
because,
sakes.
yeah. But this is the bunny hop, right?
Yep.
Bunny hop.
Launching
nice.
Friday.
Yep. Friday, April 15th.
That's right.
LidsHD.com or LidsHatDrop.
LidsHatDrop.com.
God, I just
No,
shortened
that's
it to Lids HD. Cool Easter colorway, but the best part about this hat, and just absolutely look at that. Look at that custom sweatband. You can't get this anywhere else.
Yeah, you can in your dreams.
And this was from my dreams because
I know.
Andy knocked this one out of the park. Yeah, fantastic job. I love the colorway. It says Easter without being in your face over the top Easter. It's still something you can wear.
You can wear this all spring.
Yeah, I'll wear it all year long.
You don't know any seasons.
I don't.
So
Yeah,
you'll
I
wear
don't.
this in winter.
Yeah, Iowa doesn't
follow
have any
those rules.
seasons, so
I will wear this in the spring and
Right.
and the beginning of the summer.
I'll wear it whenever I wear my lavender.
These are nice. These are done well.
These are done really well. Patches,
On point.
some of the best work we've seen out of Lids Hat Drop so far with 4 or 5 different colorways. None of them are washed, even though they're using light pastel-y
Oh no,
colors.
we've explored that, right? Like other retailers that have created hats with these soft pastel colors. The one thing that gets messed up every time is the side patch.
But these side patches are bold with, it's a great collection.
yeah,
We've had a lot of questions on the button and why it's brown.
I don't care. At least it's not lavender.
Well, the reason for it, it's a nod to the chocolate tradition around Easter.
Nice.
So you think about that. A lot of people give chocolate out for Easter morning for their kids and stuff. So that's a little piece of chocolate on the top. Little nod there.
that's good
Nice
stuff.
little touch.
It's good stuff. I love these these themed hats that don't like go too far.
Right.
They're not in your face.
Yeah, like I don't want to see like an Easter egg embroidered on the front.
No.
Yeah, these are nice. Like I would wear this on Easter dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you guys, but these are great. So, what is your favorite out of these?
Well, Braves.
Yeah, come on, man. What besides that one? I don't know you're gonna say that. I'm going Marlins.
Marlins is good. I really like the side patch on the Houston, so I'll go with
That is
Houston.
nice.
I mean, the colors all work so well together that the logos that incorporate 3 or 4 colors in it,
Right.
like the Braves, that Toronto. I mean, it does a nice job. The Marlins, that's the same reason with the Marlins, right? It just incorporates all the colors really well.
What's your favorite? Let me guess.
Go Marlins.
You're going Marlins.
Yeah. You're supposed to eat fish on Easter, right?
No.
Good Friday.
Good Friday?
Yeah, Good Friday.
On Friday, yeah.
Yeah. Ham on Easter.
All right. Friday.
You like ham?
Not really. I don't feel like it's a full meal.
Well, you're not gonna.
It's a sandwich meat.
You're not gonna eat just
If you
ham.
eat an entire
have
ham,
like-
if
you're
you
gonna have
eat
like-
an entire ham, you're gonna be full.
You have
I
like
guarantee you
potatoes,
that.
carrots, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
If it's like a bone-in ham, okay. It's acceptable.
what do you
not-
think we're talking about?
We're not eating
Deli
lunch
ham?
meat on Easter Sunday.
ham
What,
with
you think we're talking about going to the
I'm
deli
gonna have
and
a
they give you a pound of
sandwich.
domestic ham? We're
a
talking
sandwich
about
meat.
ham.
Yeah.
Like, like the big thing of ham. Yeah, listen, all right, we're done here.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good chew from the vault episode.
Yeah, choose from the vault.
Yeah.
Coming soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, Britton, this was a fantastic day. I want to thank
Yeah.
you and your team. It was an amazing day. Thank you for having us. I love what you guys are doing here. I love what's coming next. So just so everyone knows, we've got to see what's coming next. Let me tell you something.
They're not ready for it.
No,
No,
they
they're
aren't.
not. No, they're not.
They're not ready
And
for
they're going to say, "Oh, Pierre, you're doing that because Britton's sitting next to you." I
No,
don't
no.
care if Britton's sitting next to you. I don't care if he's the president of the United States. I'm going to say what
close.
I feel. I'm telling you, the stuff that's coming is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I sat in a room with a thing of hats,
Yep.
and I'm looking at an example of each collection that's coming. You are not going to want to take your eyes off this.
No.
When I asked before, is it a game changer? Remember when we did those videos early on? It is. It's testing the boundaries and it's going to push others. And I don't think it's going to push others to a place of questioning themselves.
Yeah.
You guys saw all the June, July, and August
Yes.
drops.
We did.
Yeah.
We got some good stuff for May.
And I'm excited about just about every single one of them. They're really good.
I think it's good though. I think the competition is good.
Yes.
So I think seeing what we saw, and when everyone else sees it, it's gonna be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my, and it's gonna push people to a better place. So thank you for all you're doing, man.
I'll just put in one more plug there because Lids Hat Drop gets a lot of attention because it's e-com, it's very visible. But really starting with this Big League Chew Pack, we're going to have 3 to 4 fashion drops a month in the Lids stores that will be exclusive to Lids stores. So not available anywhere else. And just as exciting product, to be honest with you, as what you see on Lids Hat Drop. Maybe a little toned down from some of the really eccentric stuff. Yeah. Just to be a little more mainstream, but really core stuff. I mean, if you're familiar with last year, things like the Rut Spells, the Roy G. Bibs, the Cranberry Bogs, the Misty Maroons, all that kind of stuff, very similar, coming to Lids stores, really starting this Saturday with the Big League Chew collection. So don't sleep on the stores.
No, don't, because we saw what's going in the stores.
Yes.
So we did see what's going in. And I'll tell you, there's one that I think is going to be one of the collections of the year.
Yes. And I know which one you're talking about.
Here's a hint. It's something you drink.
Yes.
That's right.
I wouldn't drink it, but I would wear that hat.
And it's
not
dirty.
clean. Yeah,
it's kind of dirty.
It's not clean.
It's kind of dirty. It's not dirty in a you know.
Yeah.
But
it's not my style, but
it's my style.
The hat is my style.
The drink's not my style.
Not drinking on my style.
The hat is, though.
Right.
One component of it I don't like on my pizza.
Right. Well, I love it on my pizza.
I hate it on my pizza.
We're just like the opposite people.
Yeah. We are, and that's a good thing.
Yep.
I don't want to be anything like you. All right, we ready to wrap up, guys?
Yeah.
All right, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, make sure you guys are dropping a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for Jason, Leon, Pierre, and Britton. We're signing out, guys. Stay fit.
Thanks,
See you, everybody.
Peace.